Shivani shows Kamal a loan offer message that she received on her phone. She says that finally, God has listened to my prayers and adds that I've been thinking about applying for a loan for many days and today the loan company's message has come on my phone. Kamal says, well, it's a good thing, but he advises her to check everything before accepting the offer. Furthermore, he adds that whether she knows how many frauds are happening in the country related to loans. Shivani replies, frauds happen every day. What can happen in this type of loan? To which Kamal retorts and says he recently read about it somewhere in the newspaper. According to a report of the Reserve Bank, the largest chunk of money siphoned off due to frauds belong to loan-related frauds. Shivani agrees to this and says, you're right, I'll have to check it out. Let's decode the Reserve Bank's annual report 2022-23 for Shivani. According to this report, there were a total of 9,097 frauds that took place in the financial year 2021-22. This number increased to 13,530 in 2022-23. This means the number of frauds increased by about 48%. Now, although there was a 49% decrease in the amount involved in all these instances of frauds, in the financial year 2021-22, frauds worth 59,819 crore rupees had taken place. This amount fell to 30,252 crore rupees in 2022-23. What should we understand by this reduction of amount involved in frauds? Well, this shows that more frauds took place which involved lower amounts. The amount of money involved in frauds fell, but more fraud cases took place. Out of the total amount of money siphoned off in instances of fraud, the share of loan-related frauds was the highest. According to the data of the Reserve Bank of India, out of 30,252 crore rupees banking frauds that happened in the country, the share of loan-related frauds was 28,792 crore rupees. This translates to 95%. In terms of value, the biggest chunk of money was lost to loan-related frauds. Now understand how frauds happen. A lot of frauds happened through digital payments, that is, online transactions. Thefts happened through card payments. Users were asked for OTP. People also fell victim to UPI-related frauds. Now, which bank has more fraud data, private or government? According to the RBI report, more frauds happen in private banks. In 2022-23, government banks gave information about 3,405 frauds, while 8,932 cases came up in private banks. However, in terms of value, government banks were ahead than private counterparts. There was a scam of 21,125 crore rupees in government banks, while the fraud amount associated with private sector was 8,727 crore rupees. So then, what steps RBI has taken to address this issue? The Reserve Bank has said that it will take more stringent steps to prevent such frauds. Rohit Jain, Executive Director of RBI, has instructed banks to take steps to strengthen security structure and increase expenditure towards it. The Reserve Bank issued guidelines on digital lending in September 2022. The RBI has made rules on everything from licensing to modus operandi of banks and non-banking lenders. This will bring more transparency into their process. In this year's budget also, an allocation of 625 crore rupees has been made to improve the cybersecurity infrastructure in the country. The Reserve Bank is continuously taking action against unregulated apps. To avoid fraud, RBI's website also has a list of registered banks and non-banking financial companies, that is NBFCs. This will help people avoid falling prey to miscreants. The Reserve Bank also has recently issued a draft of master directions on cyber resilience and digital payment security controls for payment system operators. Its purpose is to provide comprehensive guidelines and remedies for strengthening the cybersecurity framework in the digital payment ecosystem. Now the next name among people falling victim to banking sector related frauds could be yours too. Therefore, never share your banking details such as account number, debit, credit card numbers, and most importantly, the CVV. Another thing that should not be shared is the OTP. Keep passwords for card transactions a secret. Do not click on links sent by unknown sources for payment. Be cautious of easily available online loan offers. Go directly to the bank for a loan. If you are taking a loan from loan apps, then check the credibility of that app. Check whether it is registered with the Reserve Bank or not. If you take care of these things, you will be able to protect your money properly.